Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Friday, 12th of July. In this update, David Tamahere's pledged to keep fighting in the courts after a failed bid to have his murder convictions quashed. The Court of Appeal has ruled there was a miscarriage of justice during his trial because a witness's false testimony may have affected the jury's verdict. But it's still satisfied beyond reasonable doubt. Tamahere murdered Swedish tourist Urban Höglund and Heidi Parkinen in 1989. Police Assistant Commissioner Paul Basham says that while Tamahere has the right to keep fighting, police feel the matter has been well traversed over the years.
The Court of Appeal's decision validates the original verdict and the subsequent analysis of the evidence by other courts and other forums.
The Transport Minister says road cone use is out of control and he's pledging to cut costs while maintaining road users' safety. It involves a new risk-based approach to temporary traffic management and the Transport Agency reporting on its road cone spending more regularly. Here's senior political reporter Sophie Trigger.
Simeon Brown says the agency reviewed traffic management at 800 state highway sites in February, finding 145 weren't needed. He says the new approach includes contract changes, new training and monitoring to ensure it's safe and cost-efficient. NZTA is also now continually reviewing temporary traffic management and instructing it be removed where not required.
New UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has disagreed with claims about Joe Biden's cognitive ability. His Labour Party was swept into office just over a week ago and he almost immediately crossed the Atlantic to attend the NATO summit in Washington, D.C. Starmer told Sky News claims Biden could be becoming senile are misguided.
We covered a lot of ground, strategic ground, stuff that I particularly wanted to raise. We did it at pace. He was on good form.
And there's a stark warning from NATO over the future of the Indo-Pacific. The Prime Minister this morning chaired the Indo-Pacific 4 Forum, a group of NATO-aligned Southern Hemisphere countries, including New Zealand, Australia, Japan and South Korea. Christopher Luxon says tensions in the region are rising, but it was Japan's Prime Minister, Fumio Kishida, who, through a translator, gave the grimmest warning.
I want the four nations to renew our determination today not to allow today's Ukraine to be East Asia of tomorrow.
Foodstuffs grocery prices are falling, driven by fresh produce. In the year to June, its supermarket saw a 0.5% decrease in the price of food, while the cost of fruit and vegetables fell almost 15%. It's in line with Stats NZ nationwide data, which shows a 0.3% drop across all supermarkets. Foodstuffs NZ Managing Director Chris Quinn says the negative impacts of COVID and Cyclone Gabrielle are finally fading away. He says the prices of celery, pumpkin, kumara and lettuce have all fallen around 40 and 50%. And in sport, Lydia Ko is one stroke off the lead at golf's Evian Championship Major after karting a 6-under par 65 in the opening round. Jasmine Paolini has become the first Italian woman to reach the Wimbledon singles final in the Open era after defeating Donna Vekic in 3 sets. Miriam Girmay has secured a third-stage victory on cycling's Tour de France. The Dolphins have posted a 36-28 win over the Rabbitohs, ending South Sydney's run of 5 straight victories to open round 19 of League's NRL. I'm Neva Manu. That's your latest news fix, and we'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.